Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will discuss how to use Git, why do we need it, and the benefits. So first we will create a Git repository, then later at the end we will discuss its benefits. So let's get started. So first you will have to visit github.com and sign up to create a new account. If you already have an account, just log in. So I already have an account. I will log in to my account using my username and password. Then I will open my repository list to create a new repo. I will create a repo name as git demo. Description is optional, but it's better to have the description of the project. So we are going to create a simple HTML site for GitHub demo. If you keep it private, then your repository will not be visible to others. README file is for documentation. Git ignore is to ignore the files and folders which are not required or dynamically generated by the application. Like in React and Node projects, so we have Node modules. So we can ignore the Node modules, and for other languages like ASP.NET, C Sharp, we can ignore the class libraries which are dynamically generated at the time of compilation. So we can also add the other files in the .gitignore file. Let us just create the repository. Here you will find two options. Create a new repository on the command line, and the other is push an existing repository from the command line. It means if you already have the project and you want to just push your code to the GitHub, then you can use the second option. If you are just creating a new fresh project and then later on you will update it, then you can use the first option. So we will go with the first option, create a new repository on the command line. For this tutorial I'm using git bash, so you can install the git bash, uh, and once you install, when you right click, you will get the option for to open the git bash in the folder. So I have opened it. Now let us run these commands one by one. This command will create a readme file, and then we will use git init. This will initialize the git repository. Then we will add the file git add readme. Then git commit. So we are just adding the comment using the git commit command. Now we are going to create a new branch. You see the current branch is master branch, but the default branch for GitHub is main branch. So let us create a branch with the name main. So now git remote add origin. It means we are linking our local Git repository with the GitHub account, git demo. Now you will see the name of our folder is git demo. It is not necessary that your local project folder name should be same, but when you are linking, the origin link should be the one which you are going to use to push your code files. So that's why we are adding the git add remote add origin. Now it is linked to the git demo on GitHub. Now we are going to push the code into the repository, into the main branch. Now you see what we have done. First we have initialized, then added the file readme, and then created a main branch and then pushed the code. Our repo is created and there is one readme file here. Now we are going to upload the code here, and for this demo purpose I'm using the HTML, and we will just copy the HTML and paste it into the folder so that we can push it into our repository. Now code.command is used to open the code into Visual Studio Code, I mean the editor. And let me also open the HTML file into the browser so that I can show you what we are going to push um, into our GitHub repo. This code is having the assets, which is having CSS, images, and JavaScript, and index.html is having the code here, the HTML code. This is the site which we are going to push into GitHub repo. So let us do the git status to see the status of our repo. And here we are having assets, index.html, readme, the one folder and two files which we need to push. Now git add dot, it will add all the files and folders which are there into the directory. So if in place of dot we use the file name like git add then index.html, it will add only index.html. If we use dot, then all the files get added. Now we have to commit it. So git commit -m command and also add your comment, so that later on future when you check, you should know that what are the changes you made in this particular commit. Now git push origin main, so we are going to push these changes to the git. Now let us verify whether our changes are there or not. So let us refresh. Yes, we do have the index.html, readme.txt, and assets folder. Now the next thing is we are going to create a new branch, make the changes in the branch, and then merge. So let us create a new branch with the command git branch and branch name. So branch name is my name, Manoj, and then we will switch to the new branch, git checkout Manoj, and after this we will make the changes. So let us open in the editor. We will make the changes into the index.html. Let us remove some comments from line number 9, 10, 11 and line number 5. Okay, save it, then commit the changes. Now let us commit the changes. Git status, we have made the changes to index.html. We can see it here in the status command. Now git add and then index.html, because we have made changes into this file only and we want to push it. So git add index.html. Git commit and then the comment modified index file. Now we are not going to push it because we want to merge it with the main branch. So first change our branch, git checkout main. Now you see the reflection there behind in the index.html on the screen. Now git pull origin main, because if there is any other change made by someone else, then we need to update it. So that's why git pull origin is required. At the moment there is no change, so it's showing already up to date. Now we will merge it with the new branch Manoj. So git merge Manoj. Now you see the reflection in the HTML. The comments are removed. Our branch is merged with the Manoj. Now we need to push it. So we have to push the changes to the main branch. So git push origin main, or if we do not mention the branch name, then git push is enough. So by default it push it. At the moment you see changes are not reflecting because we have not yet pushed the changes. So now git status, nothing to commit. Now git push. So by default it is pushing to the main branch because we are on main branch at the moment. Now let us push and then verify it on GitHub. Changes pushed. Now refresh. See, the comments are removed from line number 5 and then the other comments which we removed. Now at this point, if when you merge two branches, there is a possibility that the conflict may arise if two different people are working on the same file and on same line number. In this scenario, GitHub will show you the conflict and you will have to resolve the conflict and then commit the changes and then create a merge request. So conflict resolution is required when multiple people are working on the same file. Now the next thing is we will be discussing about the features of the GitHub. So as we have seen, GitHub is a web-based platform that hosts the Git repositories. It provides a user interface to manage the projects, collaborating with many team members, tracking changes to code, and nowadays GitHub is widely used for version control, code review, issue tracking, CI/CD, continuous integration, and continuous uh, development. Now, branching and merging and version control. For example, if you're working on a project with other team members, each team member can work on the various features in their own branches. So GitHub allows you to push your code to individual branches and then merge these branches into the main branch, often called as main. This takes it easier to manage changes and integrate everyone's work without conflict. And each developer has a full copy of the repository, making it possible to work offline and share the changes when ready. And GitHub allows you to track every change made to the code base. You can see who made changes, when they were made, and why, making it easy to revert to the previous version if needed. So this is also very important. Now code review. Team members can review each other's code, provide the feedback, approve changes, ensuring that only high quality code is merged with the main branch. Project management. GitHub provides issue tracking milestones to help manage and prioritize tasks, bugs, and features. And documentation. Each repository can have a README file to provide overview of the project installation, instructions, usage guidelines, and GitHub repositories can include a view wiki for more detailed documentation and guides. Now you see in the diagram that multiple people can work on the single code base. So nowadays, GitHub is playing a significant role in collaborative software development by providing a platform built on top of Git, a distributed version control system. A distributed version control system. So today we will discuss. Uh, we have discussed about the Git essential commands. You see the list of all the commands. These are the main commands which you use, and there are some advanced command also. Um, Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and you have learned something from this video. Uh, you can feel free to ask me any question in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your queries. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video. See you in the next one. Thank you.